Hey builders, ever felt like staking on Sui was a bit rigid? Like here's your stake and now wait in the timeout corner. Well, welcome to SIP6 where we take staking from clunky to clever. Think of it like it's a upgrade from a flip phone to a smartphone. What is SIP6? So SIP6 is a major rework of the state Sui structure on the Sui blockchain. It introduces more flexibility, better accounting, and paves the way for more complex staking applications. TLDR, it makes staking smarter, easier to track, and friendlier to both humans and smart contracts. Okay, so what was actually the problem? So the prior to SIP6, the state SUI object has limited metadata, hard to trace or audit the staked assets programmatically, and not friendly to smart contract based staking logics. It also lacks key features like validator, epoch, log info, and other things. So, majorly, what it introduces was all staked SUI was like a single entry ledger. For example, at a street food stall, I think you stake 10 SUI probably. Yeah, but why, how, for what purpose, at what time, and we don't have any such detail. So SIP6 said, yeah, let's add receipts, timestamp, and logic to it. Think of it like you are at a counter, you purchase something, instead of getting just a token, you get a full receipt and then you can use it to buy that specific thing. And in case you want to go back in time and check like why and how much money you have spent or like what was this purchase about, you can just check the bills, receipts, definitely, something like that. So previously users couldn't track stake ownership cleanly, couldn't stake via smart contracts and had minimal data. It made integrations harder and user experience something like that. So, what was the proposed redesign? The proposed redesign, I think we have already discussed about this why SIP6. So, what was the proposed redesign or restructure? So, the new structure of StakedSui now has more fields. Previously, this was the data field of this struct StakedSui, but what changes here is here there is no like storage object available. So in the new version, frankly, they made sure that a store object is included. Now the all the details are also like stored. It's just not a key and. UID, unique identifier ID of staking pool, activation epoch, amount of Sui stake, like the principal amount. All these informations are not stored also. So how it works, it tracks everything, when you staked like the epoch at that time, how much principal it was and with whom, like the validator, what it was, like what was the locked amount. This sets the stage for staking NFTs or wrapping positions. Yes, financial Lego. Okay. So why it matters? Why it matters? Because after this, there was greater transparency because we can just track when staked, when and who staked what, how much, and to whom. Smart contract compatible. Stakes from DAOs or dApps are now compatible because their contract, like their amount is already in a smart contract based wallets and the integrations with stakes, so your things will work better and seamlessly. Composable enables staking NFTs, wrappers, and DeFi integrations. And let's see how it works. So, and also it's like a user add stake validator. It's more like whenever add stake function is called, object is minted. It stores all the detail. It updates all the details for you whenever, like, if you submit or stake your Sui tokens to any validator. It always gives you information about the current rewards, the current updates, how much you have earned, and in case you want to unstake your amount, how much you will be earning versus the time duration and all things. Yeah. So, what was the real world example of this? If I can give you a real world example of this, gym pass is the best example I had in mind right now because it's like, okay, we go to a gym in your like a nearby locality. You had a discussion, you paid for the gym membership. Okay, at that time they said that their bill receipt book is not available, so they can't give you the bill. You said fine, okay, I will come back and I will collect it later on. But the gym is like for open for 24 hours 24/7, so there are shift based every time, and the person you connected, you paid the amount for was not available the next time you will be visiting. There is probability, and when you will be going there, that person can't recognize you because you don't have the receipt. You were actually, although you are abide by to get the entry, now what you have to do, you have to do an extra task. You have to call the other person who was there back before on the reception to make a confirmation that yeah, this person was obliged to enter the gym because they had paid the membership fees, but because the bill receipt was not there, they can't enter. Neither can't you see or track how your membership is, like what are the benefits or when is it expiring, the trainer information or anything else it is like it can shows you. So there are two examples here. When we don't have any information, we just send the amount and we hope to receive the information like the facilities. And when we just take the amount, we got all the information about how we spent it, what was the information, like what was the time, when was it, to whom it was sent to, and other things. Makes easier processing to understand and make the logics and other things also. In real world also, in the like smart contract world also. So this was a real world example. What is there for builders to like how they can use it? They can build staking dashboards with better insights. They can use StakedSui tokens as a collateral in DeFi protocols. Definitely, if you have already staked, it would be better if you get a token or like a particular slip and you can use it to take loans, collaterals on DeFi protocols. Definitely, yes. Auto compound smart contracts, totally doable now. And smart contract staking, this can go by now. So also there is one more thing. It is backward compatibility. It's backward compatibility also. No breaking changes and no old StakedSui object remains valid. Uh, New fields are only used in newer staking proofs. So use cases are there, different things are there. So a humor point. Remember when staking felt like mailing a check and hoping someone cashed it? SIP6 is basically staking in a Web3 era with receipts, logs, and contract that doesn't post you. Conclusion, SIP6 modernized the staking on Sui by making StakedSui programmable, traceable, and future-proof. It doesn't alter the consensus, it unlocks the innovation in how staking is represented and used. Yeah. So if you're building DeFi DAOs or like or advanced staking products on Sui, SIP6 gives you the tool to do it right. If you want to explore more about it, you can go to this particular repository, Sui Foundation /SIPs, and in the SIPs folder, you can search for SIP6. Or else you can look out on suisage.virtual.app, a portal which will allow you to see all the improvement protocols. If you want to go see the details in depth, you can see it here. You can just click on it, will show you the details, just like how it is, the code structure, and all things. If you want to get the summary, just click on the Sui Sage and click on generate summary. It will give you a generalized update about what was the motivation, summary, quick fixes, who did that, and key insights in case there are. With that, thank you so much. I'm Simranpreet Singh. See you soon. Bye bye.